taken. She didn't.
Our travel on the Kokoti Wawati Road was an interesting one. We had to be focused to navigate the gullies that we found. On the way, we saw this woman carrying a log. Well, we just saw her and drove past her cautiously. We observed how wary she was with the heavy log on her head. She walked so slowly, and we were wondering how far she had to travel with that heavy log on her head. As we drove on, we saw rickety vehicles that were overloaded with some passengers on top, and they were doing their best just to avoid the gullies that were so deep. We interviewed some of the drivers to know what they go through on this road. After speaking to the last driver, we saw this woman. That was after 30 minutes of interviews on the road. We saw the woman pass by, and this time we decided to interview her.
Auntie, you found out who you say?
How so dear?
Ah, would you call him?
Me the crime and quit here.
A hot who nanti were from? My friends and our
more
5 children. And now we create you man, I said, I
create you man.
Auntie, where would you call it then? Would you consider? Hey! Huh? Sorry, me bye.
Though the log was quite heavy on her head, we decided to at least give her some water that would keep her for the journey. We wish we had a bigger truck to take that log for her, but unfortunately our pickup truck could not take this log.
Now, oh, sorry. She's emotional now and she's filled with sweat. But
With you when you cry, I cry. I cry along with you when you smile. I smile. I smile along with you when you cry. I cry. I cry along with you when you smile. I smile.
the situation is that we see people like this. She's a mother of 5 children and she's carrying this and she's going to walk over 10 kilometers. I'm out of words. She's going to build her house with this. She will come back, carry 10 kilometers just to build a house to live in. Who's the area from saying? Amankwetia. A dimber and a fro.
But you're from Fatty.
Fatty, and the about your fatty pay about whom? You say, a friend saying, Mustafa. Say, Sayachia, I mean, yes, Sayachia, Baba Faho, everyone, son. Why? You, a year, a baby son, before. Why? And tea train, why? Ma, I got some kito, Nipa bro.
Lion blower and Yamin.
And you won't be busy on Nanti.
I've been at the purchase.
I'll cough, sing it then.
I was down, shut down, she won't.
So we went to our final destination, and on our return we decided to check on Fatty.
And he didn't have a mom or dad to help him get through. He said, help me, Father, help me. And he looked up to the sky and he
Fatty. Yeah, Baba. So, what is saying? And you say what you?
David, no me chemo.
Okay. Okay.
Earlier today, we saw this lady carrying a log. Now we are on a follow-up visit to know more about her situation. So all these logs you carried. Tell us more about your life. How many days did you get all of these? And you have to walk that long distance? So you went into the forest? Are you going to build your house like this or what? She says she's going to roof it with thatch and it will be like this. When I saw you earlier, you were in tears. What was your problem? Thinking of having nowhere to sleep was the reason of the tears. It shall be okay. Please let us know when you start the construction. But let's go to the car. I have something for you.
And she heard a voice reply, when you cry, I cry. I cry along with you. When you smile, I smile. I smile.
The raging clouds shall forever not be victorious, for they will not always possess the sky, and under every dark cloud there is always a silver lining. Out of the dark tunnel there will be light. This is what we are trying to tell Fati, that we appreciate her hustle and we will stand by her. As an interim measure, we are trying to share with her what we have in our truck. At least that will make her understand that there is someone out there that shares in her pain.
We have seen your condition. We just want to give you something little. But please inform us when you start your building.
That's it.
And he looked up to the sky, and he heard a voice reply, when you cry, I cry. I cry along with you. When you smile, I smile. I smile along with you. When you cry, I cry.
Based on a
I
true
cry
story.
along with you. When you smile, I smile.
These are the realities of life. The hustle is real. Imagine being a rural poor community and being more or less homeless. What can we do about situations like these? Do we just overlook it, thinking that it is not our direct problem, and then we always just blame government when we can actually do something about it? We see things like this every time, but because we are not willing to do anything about it, the problem seems to be there every time. We travel wide and far, we see the issues, we bring them up so that we can all collectively find a lasting solution to this. Poverty is real. Poverty has been with us for many years, but what are we doing in our own ways to solve it? Are we waiting for people to self-destruct before we go to their funerals and then pretend we love them? Where was the laugh when they were living? These are some of the things that we should be thinking of when it comes to love. Love is not just going out there and then saying you love your people. Practically, what have you done to show that love? Fati's case is just one of the numerous cases that we come across when we travel around Ghana, and we are doing the little we can as a news team to show people that we truly care, and our way of showing that we care is not by words but by deeds. We hope that you've learned something from this and believe that you will also reach out in your own way to make someone's life better. Be the reason for someone smiling today. We all come from rural poor communities like Fati's, and we can make their lives better. This is collective responsibility. It shouldn't end at the corridors of government. We are part of government because, you know, the asset of every nation are its people, and when we don't invest in our people, the future will not be bright for us. Let's all go out there, reach out, and be the reason someone's life is getting better. We can do it if we care and give hope to people like Fatty. Be the reason they smile today. The hustle is real. The life of a total stranger you meet at random can be changed with your heart. You just have to reach out, let them understand that you appreciate their suffering and that you stand with them in their pain. We believe that if we are able to do this collectively, Ghana will become a beautiful country. This is how Europe and America made it. Let's also start thinking of being there for one another.
The Reporter, an in-depth news report from The Reporter.